And so it begins. I'm gonna try this brisket thing one more time. Of course, you know, I got my grill here, and I've already cleaned it off and gotten the grate to where I want it, where I have this charcoal holder grate. I couldn't, of course, covered it with aluminum foil, poked holes in it to allow the smoke to come up from right there, and I have it on an incline going lower to higher on the end here, which allows for the smoke to come up through there. I'm also going to place a whatever you call it, the water source or the humidifying source, whatever, but I like to use apple juice in a little aluminum container, and then that'll keep it moist while it's smoking. Of course, you know, I'm going to put my wood and charcoal and everything in there. So I'm going to get this thing set up. I already got me a nice chunk of meat, a 13-pound brisket. I did intend on cooking it to take it down to my family reunion, but I got behind, so I ended up seasoning it and putting it in the freezer so it's done thawing back out. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook it before it's too late, before it goes bad. All right, I'll see you in a few. And there she goes, and all her seasoned and prepped goodness. Got my apple. I got 1 part apple juice, 1 part water. Try to stretch it out a little bit. Gives a little bit of sweetness to the flavor, you know, as far as the moisture. By the end of this time, this thing here will be filled up with syrup made from the heat and melting down off all the water and just the sugar and everything. But go ahead and get this thing ready to go on the grill. I got the grill fired up, the smoker, whatever you want to call it, and getting that up to temperature. I'm gonna go ahead and get this on so I can I'm doing this at lunchtime, so I only got about 5 minutes left. I have to get back to work, but here we go. As you can see, the temperature is sitting at about 300 right now. I mean, it's burning pretty hot. I got this, it's not open too wide, but I'm gonna be closing that up. What I want to do, and the trick to all this, is keeping the temperature around 250. So I'm gonna close that vent and let it cool down a little bit. But I wanted to see that as far as the process of putting this thing in here. This thing is not light. It's 13 pounds of meat. And see that fire's going real good in there. I'm gonna put some more. I'm using, oh yeah, speaking of the wood, I'm using apple chunks this time. So we're gonna see how that changes the flavor. So first things first, gotta get this humidifying unit. It sounds real fancy, but basically get this apple juice here in there. Woo! Hot, 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 hot. Come on. A little closer. And this does two things. It humidifies, but then it also blocks the smoke from coming up right there. It forces the smoke to go down up under here, and then and also blocks the flames from coming up and hitting the meat, affecting the meat, cooking it too fast. I've seen guys have some setups to where they actually welded some metal together to, you know, do that same function with the humidifying and blocking the meat, and it looks really cool, but I don't have the time for that. So now I'm going to put the meat on, and I'm going to put my phone down for this. But anyway, in the sunlight, see how it looks. Hopefully like I said, it's a 13-pound piece of meat. Don't want to drop it, so I'm gonna have to stop. And there it is. Dang near takes up the whole grill. We're gonna see how it does. Wish me luck. I'm gonna put some wood and charcoal in the burner here, and then, whew, yeah, that's almost burned out. And then I'll see what we can do as far as maintaining this fire temperature and keeping the grill, like I said, around 250. It's gonna be 3 hours straight heat, and then after 3 hours, I'm gonna put it in some aluminum foil and let it finish cooking. So the process begins. So 1 hour into it, seems like my temperature's dropped down a little bit to like 175. I hate to open it because, like they say, if you're looking, you ain't cooking. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a look and see how it's going. It's 1 hour. Okay, looking decent. But I need to get that temperature up and keep it constant. So that's what I'll do. Well, I've been having some issues. These apple chunks, fire chunks, wood, they smell good, but they burn too quickly. So I had to go get me some mesquite logs and some more charcoal, of course, because I needed to maintain that heat around 250, and because these chips burn out too quickly, the temperature's been dropping to like 150 and under 200. And so the main thing is I need to keep it at around 250 for the first 3 hours. So 3/4 of the heat for the same amount of time, meaning I have to add 25% of the heat for another hour and a half. So I'll get it to the right heat, and we'll have to leave it in there for another hour on the set the way that it is now, just to make sure that it gets that good bark on it and everything. This is all part of the process, but it's just, like I said, the main important thing is keeping it around 250, and I'm having issues there. So to be continued. Oh, I forgot to show you the meat. It's coming along real good. Real good. It's cooking slow, but it is cooking. So let's see how this does. Alright, now for the last step, well, the next to the last step, I'm going to go ahead and pair my aluminum foil. I'm going to do a cross pattern. Basically, I'm going to put it on long ways and then wrap it up, and then wrap it up with the other one. Kind of simple, but getting this meat into the house without dropping it is the challenge. Here we go. Halfway through the process. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to put it in this foil. And yeah, that's looking good there already. So, put in the foil, smoke for another 3 hours. See how it goes. Here we go. Wrapped up. Yeah, it's getting up there. 225, 250. Ever since I got them logs, it's been burning real good lately. But see how that thing's going over there. I think it's gonna be doing okay. I guess you could tell it got dark. It's still kind of windy out, but we're gonna see what happens. I got a couple more hours left. I kind of went over on the uncovered side because of the fact that it wasn't getting up the temperature. But now that it is, I'm gonna go ahead and let it be sitting there for a couple hours, and she'll be done. Then the moment of truth. All right, here we go. Find out what's going on with this thing. Fresh off the grill. The last little burp, the heat jumped up to 350 degrees. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna bake it. So like I said, you gotta watch that heat. Getting it just right. So, it's looking decent. Ooh-wee. A lot of juice. I'm not gonna let any of that juice go away. Oh man. Looks kind of good. Yeah, your boy got some new knives. Let's see what it's talking about here. It is cutting extremely easy. Oh yeah. See how this do. I'm supposed to cut against the grain, but I fucked that up. But oh well. See how it tastes? Woo, hot. But good. Pretty good. What do you take?
I don't want to be on camera.
There we go. This thing is too big for the pan, so I'm about to cut some off. And help myself. Well, thanks for watching, if you watched. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day.